Hello and welcome. You're watching Your Trades with me, Ankur Mishra and Mansi. The way the markets have closed, Mansi, but despite a hard battle between bulls and bears, finally the red color prevails and Nifty has still defended 25,000 mark. So clearly, if you talk about today's market, it was an eternal day where Eternal was the hero. And apart from that, what made the headlines? So Ultratech target raised on stable price view, and Bajaj Finance MD Anup Saha has quit the company in a quarter which is weak for Colgate and also premium business. Apart from that, CVC, Chris Capital, Permira I stake in Nuvama, that is an ET Now exclusive. Also, Alliance Geo Financial to form new reinsurance JV, and what ET Now exclusively learns that it will be aligned as per the need of the regulator to comply with the norms.
Okay, so these are all the top news which were in focus during the session today. But now we also have our market expert, and let's try and understand what should be your strategy for tomorrow considering the levels and the situation of the market for today. We have Ajit Mishra, SVP Research, Religare Broking, joining with us. Ajit, good afternoon. Thank you for giving your time to ET Now. First things first, what's your view on the index? Because today we did see a volatile trend, in fact a downside trend where the markets were absolutely range bound, be it the benchmark or the broader markets.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mansi. So that's right. In fact, yesterday's rebound can be largely attributed only to the banking and financials majors. They did exceptionally well despite the underperformance from the heavyweight like rice industries. Today, with banking again taking a backseat, we saw the Nifty fail to cross the hurdle of 20 EMA, which is placed around 25,200 mark. So until we do that, Mansi, I believe that the sideways tone might continue in the index, with the bulls trying to defend 24,900 mark and bears are holding ground around 25,200. So this 300-point range is something that Nifty might continue to hover in. But at the same time, stock-specific opportunities across sectors is basically which something traders should be focusing on, citing that the earning announcement is triggering move, strong directional move like Eternal, for example, in today's session was, among the top performing names. So these kind of opportunities, something that participants should be focusing on until we see a decisive break from this particular range of 300-point range in the index.
Ajit, hi, Ankur this side. What is more probable, Nifty reaching towards 24,500 mark or 25,500 mark?
So Ankur, still I would give benefits of doubt, index inching higher first before making any further decline, because banking, which holds considerable weight alongside with the financials, they're still holding strong. So though today it was a day of profit taking, but if you see the private banking majors like ICICI, HDFC, Axis is also trying to form a base. So all this, heavyweights are indicating alongside with Bajaj Fins and all that banking and financial is stable. IT, I believe, is going to, trying to form a base in maybe in a week's time. So downside seems capped, considering that we have two of these key sectors which hold maximum weight in the index. So probably once we cross this 25,200 mark, the next hurdle could be close to around 25,500.
I should say it was a very tricky question for Ajit to answer. The levels are quite volatile markets, and as we see, there are expectations which the day starts with, but then during the session, the entire picture changes. However, it is a stock-specific market, and Ajit, when we talk about stocks and sectors, what are the stocks on your radar?
Right. So, Mansi, I feel that in a market like this, one should position on both sides. Though it's easy to look for long opportunities. But at the same time, as we are still struggling below the key levels, one should maintain position on both long and short sides. So metal as a pack is holding strong, wherein Hindalco after this recent dip as inching higher, and we expect this momentum to further strengthen. So 715 is what we are eyeing in the near future as a target. So we stop at 677. one can go long in Hindalco. At the same time, within the auto space, Tata Motors has been underperforming for quite some time. And in fact, it has formed a fresh shorting pivot after this recent attempt of recovery failure. So 655 is what we are eyeing in the near future as a target. So here one can go short with 684 as a stop loss.
All right, Ajit, thank you so much for that advice and also recommending the stocks of your choice. But with that, market is not